basic. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Superior Styles.
Wait. Calm down.
Against McConnell. Pick and roll. Moran. Back to throw on 4th and 18. He's given time. He wants Jefferson. Climbs the ladder. Oh my!
Loizaga.
Right shot. Oh, what a pick. Quick to the bag. Throw the first down. Oh, pick six. I will not let you destroy my world.
That's my exit.
Acknowledges the bloodline.
It's about that time, y'all. welcome, settle in, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Thursdays. I'm your host, Devin the Hindu, your tribal chief of podcasting, and we are here for SummerSlam predictions. Will Roman Reigns return to SummerSlam? That is the question, sir. I think we know the answer, though. I think we know the answer, but as you can see, I am not alone. I'm joined by my bloodline brothers. I have one half of the final Nazim. We call him AKA King. I must bow, King of the Caps. Get your ones up for Johnny. Autism Wrestling, AKA the final boss, Jester.
Nice.
And last, but certainly not least, I got this brother right here. It's the catalyst, the genesis of my journey that I started in this content creator game. I'll call him the grandsire. Yes, he is my grandsire. I must bow again. I must bow again. He is host of the Hard Camera, getting that THC for your mind. Get your ones up for Juve, the grandsire.
It's good to be here. It's good to be here. My man. I need that everywhere I go.
Hey, I'm like, you know what? Let's get some energy. Let's just do a shot of adrenaline rush. That's what we're gonna do.
Walk into Target, walk into Walmart, walk into Kroger.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That.
Yeah, that's what you need. That type of intro. Walking into stores on the end.
My man.
I'm gonna have a good day shopping. Mr. Botrix, would you be so kind? Thank you, Mr. Botrix. Let's get the music down. But yes, we are here for Pro Wrestling Thursday. What's going on, gentlemen? We're just going to kick it off right here. I said we're going to do a pre-show. We're going to do it right here. Usually I do the acknowledgements. I promise y'all people in the chat, I'm going to get to acknowledgements. All right. We just doing out of the norm. I didn't get the chance to pregame with Juve. I got a chance to pregame with Johnny. Yeah. Didn't get a chance.
I'm not manual, so I'm always on time.
I'm technologically a little off today.
There we go. We have a little mishap, but hey, things happen. That was a entertaining story you told me.
I'll get my software updates up to date. We'll get on it. We'll be back on it.
Oh man, boy, how's it going, man? How you been?
Dude, I feel good, man. It's been a great summer. I've been trying to summer properly. I've been on flights for work, flights for personal, seeing things, doing things, trying to just soak it in, man. Just soak it in, man. Yeah, man. I feel really good. I can't be mad, man.
That's
I really
what's
can't be mad.
Great spirits. What about you, John? I know we we already pregame. But how you feeling, man? How's your spirits, bro?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm always feeling pretty good during a DCW week. So that's going down this Saturday at Light Tree Studios, and tickets are still on sale, baby.
And there we go. I love the promo. Magician man over here, Johnny, the final
So,
boss jester, always
and,
getting the promo game up.
and I've just been very good with my dog Brownie. She's over there.
There we go. Oh man, love to hear it. Oh, Johnny, I know I said, hey, I got a surprise for you. And before we dive in with, we got a wonderful, wonderful menu lined up for tonight. We're gonna break down some SummerSlam predictions. We got a lot of stories to get through. I'm ready for that. But Johnny, when I was on this 2-week sabbatical, shout out to the people that checked in. Usually I don't make an announcement like, hey, I'm leaving, everyone. I'm going. I'm leaving. I don't do that. I just like, I'm gonna stab back. And I can appreciate Johnny reached out, checking up on your boy. He was like, yo, you good? I was like, I'm good, bro. Just nothing, just taking a little break. That was it. And I can appreciate that, man. That's what friends do. That's what true friends do. That's a selfless act. I didn't ask him, like, hey, make sure you check up on me. Like, nah, I'm not like that. He took it on upon himself to check up on his bloodline brother. So because of that, Johnny, I must do this. I'm like, hey, it's done. It is decided. So I can't believe we are here. Johnny, the final boss jester is no more. The jester is no more. The entertainer used to be that final boss jester. I said, no. You always say, I'm the final boss. I'm like, no, you're the final boss jester. All right. You're always capping. You always entertain us with your stories of capping. But you a real one though, too. All right. So it is decided, Johnny, for the foreseeable future, Johnny, the final boss. Get those ones up for Johnny, the final, the boss.
Thank you.
All right.
Get your ones up for me.
That's a real one right there. All right. I'm glad our paths crossed. We started as rivals, but usually those are the like my bloodline brother said, those usually are the best relationships. Yes. The rival ones. We started as rivals, like, ooh, Roman Reigns, he's gonna lose. I'm like, is he?
Oh, Drew's gonna take the title. No, he ain't, Johnny. Dang it, I should listen to you, Devin. Roman Reigns is always cheating.
Yeah, but you gotta expect that now. Just gotta expect that now. And he's a heel. So, hey, well, but those are the type of stories that we had, the rivalry that we had. But it was all fun. But we definitely have that love for each other, and I saw that and showed it with action. I'm like, you know what, man, that's my boy right there. Like, we might kid, might joke around, all right, but understand, all right, me and Johnny,
We friends though. We friends though.
Yes,
hey, that's
we
my boy
are.
right there,
Yes,
man. That is
we
my
are.
boy right there. So yeah, man, we're gonna have a great show tonight.
I love whenever we do a show together. I just enjoy it. It's always fun.
Yes. So let's get started. But hold on, before we get started, now I can get the acknowledgments in the way. Oh, hold on. Usually I go I want to see who first, but I see somebody, the sparkle in my eye. There she is, my number one fan, aka my heart, my moon, my stars, my everything, my quid, which is the queen of interior design, aka the queen of the TikTok as well. Everyone, get your ones up for Yeah, there we go.
Kind of love I strive for. And breath control I strive for.
Oh man, shout out to Wifey. We got Wifey in the building. Usually I like to see who's first, but that's who's first. That's my one right there.
Yes.
All right, man. And by the way, it will be no show, no live stream, no watch along tomorrow because me and my wife will be celebrating our 11 years in the marriage game.
Happy anniversary, Devin.
Thank you.
And Wifey.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, so we will celebrate our union, celebrate our love. I will be busy. I will be occupied. So do not text me. I'll be on do not disturb. If you call, it goes straight to voicemail. It'll go straight to voicemail immediately. Like no, not even a phone ring, just voicemail. All right, but let's see who else we got in the building. Oh, I see. Yo, yeah, he said he is back. That's what's up. Yes, I'm back, but you are back all the way from the future. The future, I tell you. You get your ones up for YouTubical content creators, itchy, twitchy content creators. Not over in the pro wrestling side, but the gaming side. Get your ones up for the Broadcast Podcast. What's going on, fellas? How you feeling? How's it going down under? I know you're going through the winter storm, right? Yeah, because we're on opposite when it comes to their seasons. Like we get summer, they get winter. So which is weird. I always thought that's weird and cool at the same time. We got Wifey still chiming in. Hey, and Johnny and Drew acknowledging my brothers in the building.
Hey.
Wifey says, I don't know how he does it. I got the vocal control, I guess.
Thanks.
Yes. And then over there in the Facebooky dimension, what's going on, Chris Jones? Congratulations, happy anniversary. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. And then yes, Wifey. That's right. She loves it though. She loves it. We was doing that. We was talking about that at dinner. By the way, shout out to Wifey for an amazing, superb. We got this chicken Alfredo. Well, mine was plant-based chicken, and she put shrimp for the rest of the family. But homemade Alfredo sauce, super fire. I got seconds, but I didn't finish it right away. My eyes were bigger than my stomach, but I still finished it. It just took me longer than I expected. But yeah, Wifey, yeah, you threw down. you threw down. All right, so let's go ahead and get started for tonight. All right, before we get started for our predictions, let's talk about just a little bit of pro wrestling news because I thought it was. I saw this in my social medias. I didn't make a graphic for it because I'm like, we just talk about it. I saw floating all over the social medias. It was a picture. They're in the office. You see Tony Khan acting like, oh my God, I just got caught. Oh, you got me caught already. Oh, and then across the table, you see a McMahon. And no, not Vince McMahon. Here comes the money. Money. Bling, bling. Shane McMahon has entered the AEW universe. All right. I had mentioned a little bit of my thoughts. I thought, hey, I thought it was a good move because AEW, they need something different. And yeah, Shane McMahon has that name recognition that helps. I don't know what he can do on the creative side. That's when I'm lost. That's like, I don't know how we're gonna connect the bridge of the creative side. I know he had that WWE machine behind him. Now AEW is different. They kind of just, hey, what are your ideas? Just solely on you. We depend solely on you, nothing else. All right, that's how we're set up. So I'm curious on that aspect, but I am intrigued because hey, we have a McMahon in the AEW. So let's go around the horn. Let's kick it off with Juve, the grandsire, sir.
I've learned not to like react to anything ever. Like it's a good headline because like, ooh, it's a McMahon and it's not in WWE. You know what I mean? So it's like it's spicy, it's juicy, right? And yeah, Shane McMahon, we don't have necessarily a lot of stories about what he's done on the creative side, but like we'd be naive to act like he doesn't have any kind of juice creatively. Like he was born and raised in this business more than anyone not named Stephanie, you know what I mean? And even that's comparable. So I think there's clearly something that he can add no matter where he goes. In whatever capacity he joins, because even if it's not necessarily creative directly, he's always had a mind, or at least reported to have had a mind to expand and grow and be a little bit different than whoever he's currently associated with.
Yeah.
But also, we've all met with people. We've all been on dates and then talked about how good dinner was, and it didn't go anywhere. You know what I mean? Like it could have been a great date, and then you knew I'm not gonna see this person again. So like, for now, they're in the same room together. It's 2024 internet wrestling stuff, right?
Yeah.
There have been wrestlers from different companies in the same room for generations. But now everyone has a camera and Tony Khan has the oops face. I've just learned to like, yeah, oh no, what? You know, yeah. So I've just learned to just reserve like reactions until I see it. And even then when we see it, we gotta see it.
Well said. Well said. Johnny, the final boss, man. What's your thoughts?
Well, I was a huge fan of AEW, but it just hasn't been working for me lately. The shows hasn't been hitting me the same like it used to, and I think if Shane comes in, he could help AEW get better again. That's my opinion on it.
Where do you see where Shane can help at? Like, do you see like you see him, he can help on the creative side or maybe on the business side? He can help him grow on the business side of it, maybe get more business ventures, more business partnerships. What do you see?
Yeah, he can do the business side and bring a lots of crowds in and make the stories better and make matches better.
Okay. All right. Now, when there was that one thing that he did come out with, and I think that did have his fingerprints, and it kind of showed Raw Underground.
Raw Underground wasn't good.
Well, you know what? It was a cool concept because you see what NXT does with it now. They took Shane McMahon's concept, like, you know what? I see what you're doing, but we can clean this up. We don't need the sexy ladies in the background dancing on the pole. We don't need that, but maybe we can use the crowd around. You know, that's a good atmosphere. That's a good environment. I like the way the aesthetics look at that. You know, you got people surrounding the crowd. There's no ring rope. I like that. It's a certain gritty to that. So I like how NXT used parts and pieces of it, and they was able to evolve that. So maybe, who knows?
I like the ladies
can give them
on the poles.
Say that again.
I like the ladies dancing the poles in the underground.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did, Johnny.
I enjoyed it.
I bet you did.
That's the kind of thing with the AW product. I think that it's just a blend of needing some corralling, which Shane can bring in from his generations of experience, and also some expanding that he could bring in for his mind. But his mind needs some corralling.
Yeah.
Like the underground thing was a great idea, and maybe it's a matter of who he presents it to, because when he had it on Raw, I mean, it was a different leadership, different presentation versus how it was presented on NXT. But even then, whatever he comes up with now, how trustworthy are we in the Tony Khan brain with presentations of things? You know, just to be honest, he has a lot of great foundational ideas and a love for this game, but sometimes, bring him in a little bit. So you got two brains who might need some corralling. Who's corralling the corralling? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
Who's
a great
rounding?
question.
How you got a bunch of sheep? You can't have the sheep corralling the sheep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like you bring up a great point. Just to piggyback off that, like who like I trust Papa H because he can pull ideas out of people. Like you can come to him with the idea and he can just refine it for you, or challenge you to refine it for yourself. That I think, which is quite impressive too. Like he'll see like, yeah, but I think so. What are you thinking? And then he'll get you to help refine it. I don't see that from Tony. I see that you give him an idea. If he likes it, okay, let's try it. And then, because I think about Chris Jericho. What was that? That champagne?
The mimosa match.
The mimosa match. Yes.
Bro. You know what I'm saying?
That seems like an easy sales pitch to Tony. Like you didn't really have to.
You know what I'm saying? Tony.
That was a layup.
Peep it. So, his name is Orange, right? Me, I like a little bit of the bubbly myself. You add it together, and Tony's like, that's fucking great, Chris. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
see
saying?
you. Yeah.
So, and sometimes I feel like, again, Shane is Shane, and so he wants to be a little different. You can tarnish yourself trying to be a little too different. Like whatever issues have been reported or underreported about how the family gets along, like that's the WWE, and his last name is McMahon. Maybe you don't just want to play yourself.
Yeah.
Go in certain places.
Also, another good point because I'm just looking from a business perspective. See, if I'm looking at somebody who has that name, like, all right, you're Vince McMahon's son, but why Papa H got the keys and you don't?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I gotta add, okay, we gotta have a sidebar, me and you, Shane. I got questions. I got questions, bro. That's just me from a business perspective. Like, like if you get somebody from a competitor, but you always want to do your homework too at the same time. Like, all right, why do you had a great opportunity? Why did it didn't work?
That's a great point.
So yeah, I think that was
that is a great point.
Yeah, it's just I think about stuff like that always too from the business side. Like I definitely always look at it from a fan perspective. Like, say, man, what can you do creatively in a Raw Underground? It's a cool concept.
Right.
From a concept perspective.
But now let's execute properly.
Exactly. You got rough draft ideas. I need final draft, final copy.
That's real. If
You know
you
what
are
I'm saying?
him and everyone swears you're him, then why are you not hemming where you should be hemming at?
Mm.
That's real.
Uh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Any last minute thoughts before we
Mm.
move this on? For Shane, AEW itself, current storylines, or
I think we hit it, man. I think sometimes certain names just got to be in certain places.
yeah.
And I think we've seen with a lot of the president, Tony Khan needs a committee. He needs a committee for him to. He needs a tree, and he gets at the top of the tree. That's what worked for Vince for all these years. Vince made the final decision,
Mm-hmm.
but he didn't have all the ideas. Triple H makes the final decision, but he didn't come up with all the ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think what'll help Tony is, get him a team of people to pull this thing together. You only hear about Bryan Danielson being the guy to help out with booking and creative. Give him a team of brains, of minds, wrestling minds. Funnel those decisions. He can come up with the best one, go with the final decision, and then go from there. Give him a team. Got to delegate.
Playing devil's advocate, because I got to challenge you on that point.
Okay.
Doesn't he have a team already? When you think about it,
I think
from a wrestling experience perspective,
right?
So, and then when you say team,
I think
he still has to be that leader, and
right. He's got a team in the sense. Sorry, he's got a team in the sense of he's got a bunch of minds, but they're not all working together. They're working together for each separate individual thing they're doing.
Yeah.
But it doesn't come together for the betterment of the entire product.
Okay.
From the outside looking in.
Yeah, I follow you now. Because when I'm not trying to compare, but I'm just saying I was impressed from that. It was at that WrestleMania documentary, and you got the
that was a great documentary.
It was great documentary of the Cody Rhodes story, Tribal Chief, The Rock. But what I took out of it was I was just so impressed by Papa H creative team. The synergy was just out of this world. Like, Papa H, he's leading, but man, the way he had everybody just feeding off each other, and they're all working towards one goal, one mission. Like, they're all mission focused, they're all mission driven, and I'm just so impressed by that. And that takes leadership too to pull that out.
Yeah, and
that's where it's hard to connect the dots for Tony. Like, you get your team. You got to, even if you get a team of creators, would that even help him? Like, if I gave him WWE creators, I'm like, if I just give him like, all right, now you work for AEW, could he pull ideas out of that? Could he get them? I don't know.
I think he could, maybe not the same way.
Yeah.
But even as an example, right? You talk about the WrestleMania documentary. Seth Rollins was supposed to take on CM Punk. And CM Punk got injured. Right. And so they found a way to not only make chicken salad out of the whole Rock situation, chicken salad out of Seth Rollins' situation, and naturally, seamlessly bring them together.
Yes.
And salvage the whole thing and get 3 great matches out of it, including the Drew McIntyre match. Whereas they just turned Trent heel and then he gets injured. And it's like everything they were doing just falls to the wayside.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's their Achilles heel that I don't like that. I don't like that they get injured, and that's the reason. It's like, okay, they're injured. We don't need them anymore. What? Excuse me, you can't use the talent outside the ring. Like, hey, they got a mouth. They can talk.
Yeah.
You got a camera.
Yeah.
You got a production budget. Let's use it.
Yeah.
Let's put some type of package together. Let's let them know, like, hey, don't forget about this person. So
How hurt is Adam Cole that they couldn't squeeze a little bit more time out of MJF's babyface run to truly get that payoff?
yeah.
How many are there no heels that MJF could have went against in the meantime to keep justifying him as a babyface to pay off what was probably their biggest story of 2023?
Yeah.
We get a pile driver, whatever he did to Adam Cole to write him off television, and then now we're doing something else. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah.
This is great conversation.
AEW Underground.
That won't make AEW better. We'll just make it worse.
I don't.
Underground Dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
Underground, Ring of Honor, something.
Ring
Yes.
of Honor dark. Ring of Honor is basically
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah.
Facts. Man.
Oh man. Let me tap in the chat. I think we got somebody, one of our bloodline brothers is in the building. Everybody in the YouTubicals, get your ones up for Jake, the aerial assassin, aka Mr. Consistency.
What's up, Jake? Hope you're doing good, Jake.
Yeah, Jake. Hey, Jake, you know what? I got you on the digits, man. I keep on getting sidetracked. I'm gonna hit you with my number, bro. I got you. You be hitting me up like, bro, exchange phone numbers. I got you. All right. Oh, hold on. Is that him in the itchy twitchy dimension? Oh yeah, Twitch content creator. Get your ones up for courtesy of Indo. Matter of fact, I got my clip for you. Courtesy of Indo.
You said this was Indo. Smell like outdo.
Oh, yes. Love it. There we go. How you doing? Oh shit, I see him. There he go, my brother from another mother, aka the Indiana Jones of Destiny 2, aka the king. I must bow. The king, I must bow again, of clips, aka, yes, Drew, this is an unspoken agreement, Mr. Delicious himself. Let me explain, sir. Because he is literally the biggest booty in our Discord. He always say, hey, my energy, I'm feeling delicious. And he's one hell of a content creator. So you get your ones up for Hold on, Geek. I got you too. Let me get my video because you know you always coming in. You know what he do. Geek.
Big Geek.
I got you.
Did Geek ever got his shoes back from the park?
Oh, that's a good question. Did you ever get your shoes back? Were they returned from you at the park? Yes, he got his shoes taken from him. He decided to ground himself, and somebody decided to take the opportunity. Hey, shoes and socks, why not? And took off.
That's why you don't leave your shoes at plugged-in places in 2024.
My man had other guys sing. You know, they got their shoes taken. And they had to walk in New York with just socks on. Oh, Geek says, no, sir on the shoes. They got them. Got the shoes. Shoe Bandit of Colorado.
Flip flops in the
Jake,
Dollar Tree. Oh goodness.
Jake the Ariel says, I'm feeling great, guys. Just got done watching a Hall of Fame game between the Bears and the Texans. Sucks that I got called halfway through the second half. You know what? It's crazy. I've been so excited about conversating with my Bloodline brothers. I completely forgot about the Chicago Bears Hall of Fame game. I just have to watch it on the recording, on the DVR. But it is what it is. But I'd rather be here kicking it, conversating, having great open dialogue as we get ready to break down SummerSlam predictions. He said they'll get their comeuppance. Trust me. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, he said he had to get the flip-flops from the Dollar Tree. Hey, man, do what you got to do. Get that substitution in real quick. Get the shoes in for flip-flops. Hey, make it do what it do. Oh, I see you. Stacks, a.k.a. the Master Lurker, is in the building, a.k.a. part of the Lurk fam. Make sure y'all get y'all ones up. Let me do this the proper way, because I like to get all amped up for Stacks. Jax. All right, well, let's get started on some SummerSlam predictions. All right.
Yes, what's new?
You said, guess what's new?
No, I said, yes, let's do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's do it. All right, because, we might get the return of Tribal Chief. Yes, sir.
He got into the cheese and Oreos again, talking to his shirt.
Man, you better stop with that cheese and Oreo shit. I told you about that. Matter of fact, we ain't supposed to. Man, I knew I was gonna solo your ass. And here we go. Right now, you just got your OG name back, Johnny the Final Boss. And then now you gonna mess it up talking about cheese and Oreos. You know what, man? Yeah, I'm going to solo you with your correct name now, Johnny the Final Boss. Solo. You gonna have that cheese and Oreos? Nasty ass shit.
Oh man,
sound like some stomach problems, man. Want that?
Do I have to Seth Rollins this?
Yeah, man. Like, Seth Rollins. Will he be wearing? Johnny talking about cheese and Oreos. I ain't trying to do that, bro. Not tonight.
Oh man.
Not tonight, sir. All right. Let's kick it off with the first match. We got an impeccable card here. Let me count the match. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? 5?
Really?
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4. No, I'm missing something. No, I'm missing. I knew I was missing. I didn't write. I was in the middle of completing, and then my nephew said, "Hey, dinner's ready." I was like, "Oh, okay." I stopped finishing. Okay. Oh, hold on. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 8 matches. All right. Well, that's a little bit full. What's y'all general thoughts on the last SummerSlam before we go 2 nights next year?
I thought that was in 2026.
Nah, it's 2025, man. Next year.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. In Indy. It'll be is it Indy?
No, they signed the
that's
deal.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah, Rumble's
Okay.
Indy. They signed a deal for Rumble, SummerSlam, and Mania, but they didn't announce when.
I'm trying to think who was the city
I know
that got...
Mania's in Vegas.
Was it Minnesota?
In Utah.
Oh, wait a minute.
I think was it Minnesota?
Oh no, it says a future. Maybe it's
Indianapolis.
is the Rumble.
Let me see. Let me get this. Let me get
I know they wouldn't have him in the same. Oh, well, you know, I don't think they've announced 2025 yet. But Minneapolis is 2026.
WrestleMania's in Vegas.
SummerSlam 2020.
So, yeah, I don't think they announced it for next year.
All right, let me see. Did they or did they? Where it? Oh no, it's going to be in Indy. Yep. It will be. Yeah, it's going to be Indianapolis.
They're gonna do both in Indy this year.
Lucas Oil Stadium. That's right. 3 events at Lucas Oil Stadium.
Okay, I didn't know they announced it because I know it's gonna be a 7-year deal that's bringing them all.
It said Monday will bring Royal Rumble to Indianapolis in 2025, plus WrestleMania and the 2-night. Oh, hold on. I read that wrong. 2-night SummerSlam to be determined
Later on. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe they haven't even announced 2025 SummerSlam. Maybe not.
Yeah. But what's y'all thoughts though? It seems like this could be the last one. That's what it seems. So I'm gonna go with that.
They got a stacked card, man.
Yeah.
And it snuck up. Like very, very slowly, very, very subtly. But this is going to be a good card. Initially, I wasn't even too excited for the idea of Gunther and Damian Priest, but they've done a great job in the last few weeks of making me kind of anticipate that. Yeah, no, they got a stacked card. Of course, we'll break down Ron Breaker, Sami Zayn, 2. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. The return of CM Punk, first singles match on television.
Yes.
Yeah, this is gonna be good.
Johnny, what about you, man?
What do I think about tonight?
Oh, what do you think about just the overall card for SummerSlam?
Oh, I think there is some good matches and some matches I don't want to see, but I'm excited to see CM Punk back in action. So yeah, whatever CM Punk's on, I'm very entertained.
Oh, okay.
And I originally wanted CM Punk to face Drew McIntyre inside Hell in a Cell, but special guest referee works too.
Okay.
So I'm pretty excited to see what Seth has planned up his sleeves.
Oh man, I can't wait to get your detailed thoughts on this as we go through the card. Okay, well, let's go ahead. Let's get started. Let me get the first graphic up and let's talk about the first, could be the first match to open up SummerSlam. Looks like we're going to do Sami Zayn, the current Intercontinental Champion. Who's been a good, decent build, decent championship bouts, but he's going against this dude, Braun Breaker. All right, because he's right.
Great. Now Brownie's looking at me like, what the hell?
Like, what was that? What is going on?
Oh,
what are we doing? But man, he has been having an impeccable build. I talked about this yesterday a little bit, but I love how he got infused onto the main roster. I love how it was different. Yeah, they started off with the jobber matches, but they used that to tell a story. They used that he was getting frustrated with these easy ass matches. Like, man, put me in the King of the Ring. Oh, you want me? Oh, you're not gonna put me in the King of the Ring? Okay, all right, cool. Ricochet, hospital, possibly dead. We don't know. They say he might be hologram in AEW. We don't know. All right, those are the questions. But he's murking everybody in his path. This dude has been one wrecking machine. I get 2002 Brock Lesnar vibes from him. 2002 Brock Lesnar. That's the type of dude. That's the dude that beat everybody. who had one run and beat The Rock.
Facts.
Just beat his ass. Man, he was a one-man wrecking crew. Just had the traps crazy. Paul Heyman just instrument of pointing him the instrument of destruction. You go here, destroy Undertaker there. Yo. That is the energy I get for Braun Breaker. But let me kick it off to Johnny, the final boss. Who you got? Sami Zayn or Braun Breaker?
Well, this is a tough one because Sammy's on a winning streak, but I think Braun Breaker's gonna win this because I see him taking the title off of Sammy, and Braun deserves it. He really does.
All right, so we got one from Braun Breaker. It is decided by Johnny, the final boss.
Yep, it is decided. I'm going for Braun Breaker. Woo, 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 woo.
I love it. I love that. All right, Drew, the grand side. Who you got?
Yeah, man. I mean, you mentioned, this thing really started with Braun Breaker being upset that he wasn't in the King of the Ring tournament. And he has been on a tear, a rampage. He has a camera angle decided after him, which, what production value. The first time I seen that, I was like, this is new. This is new. This is good. This is new. At Money in the Bank, I was surprised that Sammy got the win the way he did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I figured he'd win clean. And he still kind of survived Braun Breaker versus beat Braun Breaker. But the thing with Braun Breaker is that he's an athletic specimen.
Yes.
And all it takes for him, he's not an idiot, though. He's a specimen. He's not dumb. So all it takes for him is to learn the lesson one time. And he's learned the lesson one time. And so now he's about to implement that lesson into this new this rematch here. We have a new Intercontinental Champion this time, Braun Breaker.
We got 2 for 2 for Braun Breaker. That leaves me. Am I on the other side of the fence for Sammy, who's been on an impeccable run, or do I go with the newbie? The man who's been a one-man wrecking crew. The man who gave, it was a couple of weeks ago, he gave like a hood jump. It was like a hood. Yeah, he caught him off guard. It was like hood style though. Because he came out there to congratulate Sami Zayn. He's like, man, it's like what I'm trying to say. I was like, yo, what? My man dropped that mic so quick. Yo, spear the soul out that man, bro. I'm like, okay. When they do a rematch, he is not losing. He is not losing. You made a good point. Yeah, I learned my lesson. I'm pretty much a one and done. I figured it out and I adapt and then I level up and I'm about to get Sammy this work. So yeah, Sammy, you had a great run since WrestleMania. Yeah, you beat Gunther, but man, Breaker's something else. He is something else, and I love it. I love the reaction he gets from the crowd. Hear the crowd barking like, "Hur, hur, hur," like they with him, and I love that. And he will be a great representation of the Intercontinental Champion. He could definitely level it up from what Gunther did. He will put his own style on it. Like, I'm just curious of what he can do with it going forward. So it is decided Braun Breaker over Sami Zayn. All right. Now, next title match. Let's switch it over to the other side, to the U.S. title. Logan Paul. You got your prime, you got that sugar water. Yeah, bust it open. Yeah. Drink it all
baby.
Up. Get all that sugar water in your body. Yeah, there you go. Tastes good, huh?
Drink prime.
And we got L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this has been a great story build, kind of a slow build, taking a time, but making the interactions matter. Man, Logan Paul, yeah, he had what, 2 title defenses, maybe 3, but this dude, he picked up the business and he just took off and ran with it. Now he's doing exceptional work on the mic. Now that is dangerous. That is very dangerous, man.
Yeah.
It's the reason why he's not wrestling all the time, because now they get more opportunities on the mic, and you see, like, he ain't like, if you think you're gonna get this work, if you're gonna give Paul some work on the mic, like, no, he might just John Cena you, honestly. Then now that I think about it, like, he got that John Cena, I will kind of just in you if I wanted to, really. Like, I'm just playing around. I'm not, I'm not giving you this true work. Like, I could just annihilate you. That's the energy I get, the vibes I get. And he's been an impeccable heel for me. Like, he gets it. He doesn't need to be out there. It makes him still have that special aura about him as well. And it helps with the United States Championship too. It gives it that prestige to possibly help elevate LA Knight if LA Knight is gonna get the belt. But I don't know. But let me go around. Let's kick it off with Juve. Who you got? LA Knight or Logan Paul?
Man, it's kind of a unanimous thing, man. I really enjoy Logan Paul's work. You can tell he loves this thing. He's an athletic specimen as well, who's gonna get in there and get dirty. One of my favorite finishes of the entire year, and I just watched it recently, was the match against Kevin Owens at the Rumble, where Owens got caught with the brass knucks because he just forgot to take him off his hand.
Yep.
Like, he's clearly beatable, but he'll get that setup, that setup to put you in the wrong spot. I enjoy. I thought this was a match. I think a lot of people said it. I thought this was the match we'd get at WrestleMania. Logan Paul, LA Knight. At least I thought so. I didn't know we'd get the AJ Styles LA Knight thing for so long. But I mean, I'm good with this. We got LA Knight getting his signature win over AJ Styles at Mania. Logan Paul showing he can withstand and be a fighting champion at Mania. Logan Paul's matches leading up to Money in the Bank. I thought we'd see Logan Paul cost LA Knight at Money in the Bank to lead to this match. But, LA Knight lost it how he did, and then, had to double back. Like, I got unfinished business. I'm trying to get this U.S. title.
Right.
But this is a great culmination. Last year at SummerSlam, LA Knight won that Slim Jim Battle Royal. And so it's been just a steady build around the bend of just really presenting him as someone that is not just a flash in the pan, someone who is great on the mic and very sharp in the ring, very charismatic. So I'm not mad that they pushed this match for a whole year, but I think it's time. I think it is time, man. We get LA Knight's first championship victory, another signature crowning moment that LA Knight gets to have in this last 365.
All right, well put. So LA Knight over Logan Paul. It is decided.
Yeah.
Juve the Grand Sire. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Johnny, the final boss. Who you got? Logan Paul or LA Knight? Yeah.
Well, I love Prime and I love Logan Paul. Hold on, let me take a drink.
Yeah, some water.
Pause for effect.
Damn, that is some good shit.
Oh, man.
But I think it's time for I don't want Logan to drop it, but I do think it's LA Knight's time. And so I'm playing it smart and going with LA Knight.
Going with LA Knight. All right, 2 for 2 for LA Knight. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we got I did see this. What's going on over there in the YouTubicles? Get your ones up for Swerve Show. Saying Brock Lesnar will come back and destroy the Bloodline. All right, we're gonna talk about that. That's an interesting hypothesis.
Hey.
We're gonna parking lot that. We're gonna parking lot that. All right, but LA Knight against Logan Paul. I already said as I was building this up, I've been enjoying Logan's Paul character work, his in-ring work. I love the last few matches because you saw him getting better, slowing it down, telling story, in-ring psychology. I love the finish. Not too people was too fond of that finish with the Kevin Owens with the brass knuckles. I loved it.
I loved it.
I thought it was smart. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I'm with it.
Yes.
And he gets a rise out of the audience too. So with that being said, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I got Logan Paul retaining in his hometown in Cleveland.
Oh, he is from Cleveland.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's a new era too. You don't just win you don't just lose in your hometown anymore.
Yeah, it is a new era. And you know what? He seems like to have this untouchable energy in WWE. And I want to see how true that is. Like if he walks out, then I'm like, okay, that's pretty much confirmation. Papa H just pretty much let him do what he wants to do. Like he'll probably drop it when he want to drop it, but I'm just curious from that perspective. But yeah, I got Logan Paul going over LA Knight. It's going to be a hell of a match. I'm definitely. It could steal the show as well because Logan Paul, LA Knight, they got some great chemistry as well. So I'm curious if they're up to the task of stealing the show. But that is my final decision, Logan Paul. It is decided. All right, moving right along. Let's go to the women. All right, let's mix it up. The women. All right, the women. Let's talk about it. First, let's go to WWE Women's Champion, as Nia Jax called her. Triple, what did she call her?
Oh, you know.
BBL Bailey. Yeah.
BBL Bailey.
BBL Bailey. That is
remain a professional.
You do that. You do that. There you go. Toast to that. Going against Nia Jax, Queen of the Ring. All right, let's kick it off to John. Let's go with Johnny first. Who you got? Bailey or Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax?
Well, I got Bailey because I don't see her losing to Nia Jax. I see Bailey retaining because her title reign has been very good to me, and Bailey has just been very enjoyable. I love Nia Jax, but I don't see Bailey losing it yet.
He said that with conviction too. Like, nah, Bailey winning. I don't care what y'all talking about. Bailey winning.
So my pick is Bailey, and it is decided.
All right. Now, Brother Juve, what is your thoughts on this? Bailey against Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
I think this is the hardest match to call for me. We got the Queen of the Ring, we got the Princess lurking in the background, and Tiffany Stratton. I don't know. I know you didn't ask it. I'm sure you're probably going to ask. I don't know if we get the cash in. I also feel like Nia Jax is the perfect character to get cashed in on.
Yeah.
Because of the on-screen character of she's dangerous, but she got a smart-ass mouth, and she's just bad things should happen to her. You know what I'm saying? And then like the behind the scenes scuttlebutt of her being dangerous. I don't really like to, this keep it on screen. I don't know. Like going into this, I'm like, I'm gonna have to make a choice.
So let's flesh this out. Let's flesh this
Yeah.
out. So let's do that. I'm down for fleshing out a pick. So
Absolutely. I don't know that the Bailey run for me has been the most memorable. I think it kind of peaked with the win at Mania. Who else is on the SmackDown heel side for her to face? I feel like SmackDown is babyface heavy. I mean, Naomi's kind of tied up.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Like
I can't think about that too much of heels.
yeah, heels on the women's side on SmackDown. It looks pretty light. Now you think about it.
Tiffany Stratton, of course.
Nia Jax.
I mean, you got Jade and Bianca, who are, of course, babyface, at least one for now.
Right.
Charlotte, when she returns, I imagine she would go to Raw. That's where Andrade is. Same for Becky.
I miss Becky.
For sure.
I'm drawing a blank when it comes to all the heels. When it comes to heels on SmackDown, only two ladies that stands out is Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax. And I got like a just
yeah.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Who is Naomi? I feel like Naomi's in like a little brief mini feud right now.
Oh yeah.
With a newer
Blair
Davenport.
Yeah, Blair Davenport. Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah. She's hard to remember.
Exactly.
You know what?
Point proven.
By sheer babyface heel alignment, plus a thought I have just about for now, I'll just say the royalty in WWE. I'm gonna go with new champ, Nia Jax.
All right. It is decided.
We're a new champ.
Nia Jax.
Let's do it.
I don't think there's that many heels on the Raw side either, except for Zoe. I don't want Zoe on my TV, okay?
Hey. You keep on talking about her. You must really love her. You must really like her.
Nope.
No one brought her up but you. You the only brought her up. No, she wasn't on my mind at all. We talking about these two ladies. That was the task. I don't know where your head is at, Johnny, but I think I'm getting the picture right now.
I'm in a group chat because I don't know what I'll be able to mention. I'm in a group chat, y'all, and you've maybe seen this somewhere. You know what they're calling that, or at least the group chat's calling that faction, Zoe and
oh yeah. Yo, Mia Yim. If you've seen the names she's putting out there, she wild.
I haven't seen it.
Yo, just go to her Twitter page.
Okay.
Mia Yim is wilding.
She's witty. She's pretty witty.
Is. But
look, whatever Zoe's out, I like to call it intermission time. Relax, go to the restroom, talk to my dad, maybe watch a Manny Lemons video, a real guy.
Yo, okay, so maybe I look at it now. Mia Yim must have come up with the name that I knew of. I'm seeing her put him up. She said, "Put him up, man." Listen, yeah, let's go. Salute. Put her on TV. Why is she not on TV more?
I'm curious what their name is going to be. Everybody's they're putting names out there.
Bruh.
I just see Mia on NXT.
Bruh.
Oh man! All right. Oh, it's down to me now. We got Bailey, Queen Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Championship. Now, I'm gonna be real. The disrespect of Bailey continues. That's just I gotta be real. Like, she ain't getting them no posters. is she getting like
Alexa.
the booking seems mediocre. Like they're not really giving her a good juicy rival right now. That's why it feels with Nia, but it just seems too little, too late. Seems too little, too late. Like you had your friendly competition with Naomi for wherever that was worth, but it seemed like it just led to nothing. But I don't know. I'm just so confused on her booking, especially Papa H. Like, yo, I thought this was your girl
good.
right here, right? Why she not on the poster? Like, not on the WrestleMania, not even on the Friends poster. I'm like, yo, they got her again. Damn, not even on the SummerSlam joint. Damn, they got her again. Like the continued disrespect, the booking of Bayley, it's it's asinine to me. Like, that would be my question if I was at the press conference. I'm like, what is your plan for Bayley?
Yeah,
that's what that would be my question. But with that being said, I gotta go with Nia Jax. They gotta switch it. They gotta. She's a heel too. One of the, it seems, limited heels. So it seems that they need a heel on SmackDown. So letting it, I think she will be a great representation, especially for the Bloodline. Runs up, it's gonna be a great Tribal Chief Day. So why not on the Tribal Chief Day let Nia Jax win some gold? But you do bring a caveat to that. Would Tiffany take advantage? Would she give Nia Jax the good old Drew McIntyre? It's like you just caught the title on a sale, basically. That's it. I think they're gonna let it linger a little bit more with Tiffany Stratton because she's the only one with the belt. I mean, not the belt, but with the briefcase. So I think they're gonna actually take their time with that. So with that being said, I got Nia Jax going over Bayley. It is decided. All right. We got a good pace now. Let's move on to next women's match. Next women's match. Let's get it in here. Yes. The Women's World Championship match. Liv Morgan against the returning Rhea Mommy Ripley representing the Judgment Day. Who y'all got? Let's kick it off because I know Johnny is excited to talk about this match. Let me hear your thoughts. Johnny, the final boss, on Liv Morgan against Rhea Ripley.
It's so weird not to hear Jester no more.
Oh, you've been so used to that, right?
Yes, I'm so used to hearing you going like, final boss Jester.
Still king of the caps, though. Still king of the caps.
You must bow to me.
Yes, king of the caps.
But who do I got for this match? Ooh. I got Rhea. I see Rhea retaining. No, getting her belt back.
Okay.
And maybe Dom tries to F the match up a little bit, or maybe Finn and JD comes and helps Liv, and Mommy's like, get out of here! But that's not gonna stop Mommy. I feel like Mommy's gonna win this.
Oh, so even with the extra shenanigans, you still got Mommy staying on top.
Yes.
Okay.
Mommy is staying on top. Mommy is always on top.
All right. Well, he got Mama, or I should say Mommy Rhea Ripley. It is decided.
Decided.
All right. All right. Well, we are here. One of the best stories in professional wrestling the Judgment Day, the triangle love relationship between Liv and Dom and Rhea Ripley. And I know
Can I
Dom.
interrupt for a bit?
Go right ahead, bro.
When Liv Morgan was crying, I was like, she didn't really do a good job at crying when Dom's like, I hate you! I hate you, Liv! Are you dumb? And I was like, okay, Liv, you're good, but you need to work on the crying more, because I really didn't feel the crying,
Didn't buy the
Liv.
tears. Well, it was really no tears. It was the pouting but no tears. Like it was
Yeah.
the forced crying. Like
So if you're gonna cry on WWE, make me feel.
all right, you heard that. Make them feel. Good point, Johnny. Good point, man. I'm glad you brought that up. All right, Drew, what's your thoughts on this match?
I have to say, I am on record as being loudly not interested in anything Liv Morgan has ever done.
Yo, what?
From when she was in NXT as Carmella Jr., if y'all remember that era.
Oh yeah.
To when she was in
Jr.?
She was basically Carmella Jr. She was the Jersey girl who wore, when she got to the main rosters with the Riot Squad, when they broke up and then they got back together. Like when she beat Ronda Rousey for the title and Michael Cole tried to make this be like the greatest, I'm just never, right? She was like the female carrying cross.
Oh man, really?
Nothing. But damn it, they got me.
Oh!
They got me again. This is good stuff, man. It's good shit, pal. I'm into this.
Yes.
For a while, I was like, you know what, man? Dom is gonna turn on Rhea. For a while, I was like, you know what? Dom is gonna turn on Rhea. But I don't think Dom is gonna turn on Rhea anymore. The wild card in all of this is Finn Balor.
Yeah.
He grabbed a hotel key card. We forgot the key card. She wrote and dissed everybody. I think she dissed everybody except Finn.
Yup.
Finn has been low-key tight at Damian Priest and probably subtly tight at Rhea because Finn is the first Universal Champion ever. Yeah. He should be a leader in his eyes.
Oh, yeah.
And all of this talk about Damian being the champion, Rhea Ripley's been a champion. Finn was a tag champ, but like he's on the low. He's been hating for a while. He's been hating for a minute. Mm-hmm. And along with this whole thing, this has been the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. Who's to say that some of this just didn't play into her whole plan this entire time?
Yeah. Man.
And just on some like wrestling story stuff, I just think it's too soon for Rhea to win it back in her return. So shenanigans abundant, soap opera theatrics abundant, winner and still champion, Liv Morgan.
Woo! Wait!
Yeah,
if Liv Morgan got me her hotel key, you bet I will be getting my ass down to that hotel.
I can see Johnny now.
Look at it. Oh, my Jesus.
She bad, ain't she?
Lord Jesus Christ.
Hey,
I gotta go.
hey.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh man. It's gonna be a fun show. It's already a fun show. Already a fun night.
Man.
But you bring up some great points,
Yes, he does.
especially for Finn Balor.
Mm.
Like, is that the swerve? Not only is Rhea exiled out of Judgment Day, is Dom too? But he got that. But he's so good as a heel though.
Yeah.
You don't want
And
to
does he overtly turn, or is it like a subtle thing to where they don't catch him?
Yeah.
You know?
But I don't know. But I think Finn has been grooming, low-key has been grooming Dominic, because last week he was like, he told Dom, you know what to do. That's all he said. You know what to do. As they was discussing about the Jey Uso situation. But when he said that, I was like, oh man. Is Finn Balor gonna make that move on SummerSlam? He gonna let people know?
It didn't have to be this way. But now, this is the only way.
Hey.
Finn Balor, he might have to let them know, like, it didn't have to be this way.
Dang.
You over here making changes. You telling me you don't need the Judgment Day? Priest, what? What? You tripping over Rhea? Like, we talking about Jey Uso. Like, hold on. You got no hands on Jey Uso? What you talking about? What? No hands on Jey Uso? Finn Balor was like,
absolutely fucking not.
So like, no, I got beef with Jey Uso. And then we have Liv Morgan, who's been also, grooming Dom as well. Like, we visibly grooming Dom. And
Man.
they have been kind of telling this narrative of, when will he turn on Rhea? And I think we're still gonna get there. I think, but I am curious about the execution. How would they do it? Would it be violently? Will it be something similar to Extreme Rules that they did with Edge and Beth, when they gave Beth the concerto and they made Edge just forcibly watch, and he was like, quit. He said that real quick. I love that.
Yeah, man.
One of my favorite matches. When he do that, I can see that roles reverse, and you got Liv Morgan getting ready to do a concerto onto Rhea, and you see, I don't know, maybe something they hope and Priest come out there try to help, and they jump in Priest. They force Priest to watch. That's like his sister. You see the relationship.
Facts.
They're close.
Facts.
Like, will it implode like that? Will it be violently? I'm curious, but they do have me intrigued. So I'm ready. But with that being said, I'm going with Liv Morgan retaining. I'm going with the heel. I'm going with the story. I'm going with the natural. I'm curious where this story tree branch after this. Well, you know what? They're probably running back at Bad Blood now I think about it. I can see that.
Is that the next one, or is it Bash in Berlin? Bash in Berlin September?
Yeah, Bash in Berlin September, and then
Bash in Berlin. Bash in Berlin's August 31st.
Okay.
And then Bad Blood in October.
Yeah.
October 5th.
Gotcha.
So they probably could run it a couple times. I could see that, and then maybe Bad Blood, Hell in a Cell match or something like that. Some type of stipulations for this blood rival of a match. But in the end, I still got Liv Morgan retaining. SummerSlam, it is decided. One of the best stories in pro wrestling. It's about to go down. All right, moving. Oh yeah, moving right along to another. Speaking of another blood boil match. Holy shit! Now I'll be real. He's not one of my favorite human beings. Like, I'll be real. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the professional wrestling, hey, he's flourishing. He seems, from my optics, he seems to be in a better place. That is CM Punk going against Drew McIntyre with Seth freaking Rollins as the special guest referee. Now, I'm going to kick this off to my brother, Drew, because he is a wrestling historian. I believe he sees some similarities, maybe from some previous SummerSlam. So I'm just going to kick it off to you. I'm not going to even dive in and give you some backstory. This is all you, and then I'll let Johnny follow up, but the floor is yours, Drew.
I got you. This is probably the second hardest match for me to call. And yeah, I'd be curious to really see why you really don't like CM Punk outside of internet scuttlebutt. Like, did he? I don't, whatever. Maybe we can get into that.
I can answer that easily. It's quite simple.
Hit me.
Oh well, so it has nothing to do. I'm not about rumors, so I don't care about the backstage. I wasn't there to see it, but what I physically saw.
People
my
should
eyeballs,
not believe what they hear on the internet.
Exactly. I don't care about that. But what I saw during the press conference when he had to bring up someone's mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. You're in your feelings.
That press conference is kind of whack.
Exactly. Like, bro, you the leader. They coming to you. Show some decorum. I get it, man. But at the end of the day, man, don't let anybody push your buttons. Like, it seems like anybody can push your button. Like, you're basically just anybody can be your puppet master. And that doesn't sit well with me. So
I hear that. Yeah, that was kind of whack. I give you that.
So that's it. That is it. I'm like, oh, that's like, because you reveal your character during now when everything is good, you're not a baby. Oh, I'm happy. Pat me, and all that. No. When you're going through the struggle, when shit is not going your way, how do you react? How do you respond? And I saw the character of CM Punk, and I didn't like it. That's what it was.
That's real. I respect that. I really like how CM Punk's return to wrestling, even from AEW, has been one big Bret Hart tribute. Like the entire run. One big Bret Hart tribute, whether it was elements in his matches with Darby Allin, with Bobby Fish, with MJF. And I also love the irony that Drew McIntyre is the Bret Hart in this situation. All the way down to how he's been pissed off for the last year about. Now, some of this was before CM Punk even got here. Drew McIntyre's, being disgruntled. But now that CM Punk is here and he's contributed to some of it, it just adds more fire to Drew McIntyre's Bret Hartedness. All the way down to being screwed in his home country. And the irony is not lost on me that 27 years later, we've got the special guest referee match like we had at SummerSlam 97. The match that I truly believe really springboarded the Attitude Era, to be honest. I think that was the prequel that led to the growth of how characters are now or were in the Attitude Era. So I think that was the match that kind of started it. This can go either way. Literally either way. Yeah. Clearly, we've got to get a CM Punk, Seth Rollins true feud. Clearly, we have to get a violent triple threat match out of this eventually. We've had, we got the Seth and Drew match at Mania, but it didn't have the same level of personal animosity that it could now with some proper building.
Yeah.
I'm going with, here's the thing. At Money in the Bank, I get why Seth is mad. But he ain't listen. CM Punk ain't had nothing to do with that. He was trying to screw Drew McIntyre. Pause.
Yeah.
It wasn't about Seth Rollins. He wasn't even getting in Seth Rollins' business. He just happened to be out there. Now, the other result could have been Drew McIntyre could have cashed in and won, and Seth would still be mad. So Seth was going to be mad either way.
Yeah.
It just happens to
Damn if
be
you don't.
exactly. It just happened to be CM Punk was handling his business, and it interferes in business Seth Rollins was in, and it so happened to be CM Punk, a guy that he does not like. Now, of course, our WrestleMania 40 plans got derailed a little bit, and I don't know if this can be stretched to WrestleMania 41, a CM Punk Seth Rollins match. But if we're going along the lines of Bret Hart to Jace, if we're going along the lines of CM Punk accidentally cost Seth Rollins, and also Drew McIntyre has to get some kind of vindication eventually. Some kind eventually. I think Seth Rollins, a la Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker at SummerSlam 97, I think Seth Rollins accidentally screws CM Punk.
Accidentally. Interesting.
The way Shawn swung that chair and clobbered The Undertaker, he didn't mean to do it. And now I don't know if we get a heel Seth Rollins out of this because we got to heel Shawn Michaels based off of that.
That's true.
I don't know if we get a heel Seth
That's
Rollins.
true.
But which would be interesting to see because the most justified heel, the best heel is a justified heel. Drew McIntyre is right. He's been screwed. He's acting like a bitch about it. He's been screwed. He's acting like a bitch about it. I think we see Seth Rollins accidentally screw CM Punk. We spin off a little bit into the Seth CM Punk feud. But like I said, we got to get this triple threat match somehow. Winner via incredibly entertaining shenanigans, Drew McIntyre.
Well put, sir. Look, see, that's the reason why
My man.
I was like, hey, I already know that we're gonna get a story behind this. We're gonna get some education behind this. He's a wrestling historian. And
I love being here.
Yeah. I knew he was gonna pull like you're gonna give me a SummerSlam, maybe 97, and there we go. It was right there. It was right on cue. I was waiting for it, honestly, but I was like, he got this.
It's there.
This. Yep. Yeah. Well put. Swerve Show says Drew could have been a world champion in this match. World champion in this match. I also followed up saying CM Punk is the only wrestler who didn't want his opponent to become champion. So well point right there as well. All right, Johnny. What's your thoughts after hearing Drew put his thoughts? What are your thoughts now?
Well, shit, how much I wanted this to be a Hell in the Cell match, but I will settle for a special guest referee because that is good too. And I can't wait to see, like I said earlier, I can't wait to see what Seth has up his sleeve. Who is he gonna screw? Is Seth is gonna call it official or beyond professional? We just don't know what's in Seth's sleeves. But who do I got for this match? Punk. I got Punk.
Oh man, you got Punk in this match.
Yes, I got CM Punk, baby.
Man, this is a pickle. You was right. Yeah, this is one of the matches. Yeah, you definitely got a thing, and I think I got to flesh this one out for myself.
And
Like-
think how long CM Punk hasn't had a match in WWE since.
That's right. He need to take his time because his body really mid. He can wrestle, but
Yeah.
he
A little fragile, them bones.
yeah, exactly.
But this is Punk's first single match back
Yeah.
Yeah.
on TV.
I got an idea. If we're gonna keep going with history, we're gonna go with this whole thing. We also have Bad Blood coming. The site
They could
of the
do Hell in
very
the Cell
first
at Bad
Hell in the
Blood.
Cell. So maybe, no matter what happens here, maybe we escalate to a triple threat Hell in a Cell match.
That works in
I
Punk's
like
favor
that.
too.
I like that, Drew.
Yeah, that works in Punk's favor as I'm thinking about safety. I gotta be real, man.
It's safe.
Like, okay, 3 of y'all now. Okay, yeah, I can. Yeah, all right.
Three of y'all, some props.
Right. He can get like a good 10-minute break. Y'all,
Yeah.
Drew, Seth, y'all go ahead and wrestle. Let me go ahead and break. Let me get a water break. Get a water break. So I can actually see that, man. I think that can work. I think that's where we're heading, but that's the question though. Even though we kind of see the trajectory, okay, we're definitely somewhere along this roadmap, either Berlin or Bad Blood, we're getting a triple threat.
Yeah.
But before that, who's walking out? Seth, he got his issues with CM Punk. Is he gonna call it 1, 2, 3? If he hits the GTS, is 1, 2, is CM, is Seth Rollins actually gonna call it, or man, fuck this, man. I'm out.
I think Seth is gonna be an unprofessional referee.
Yeah, he gonna give
I'm
him a
here
rock.
for anything The Wire, by the way.
Yeah.
For anything The Wire.
They are going to
All-time
call Little
favorite show.
Nation's ass
There
down
we
to
go.
the ring.
Anything.
Oh man, I'm glad you got kicked out of that shoot.
So
But that's
Seth is
but
going
that's-
to get kicked out as the referee, and here comes Lil Nate.
But that's what I'm thinking. If with Seth, like he is not with CM Punk. Like he's
Or
not.
Drew, though. I think he'll call it down the middle. I think both of them are going to test him. But I think his integrity of just being a good dude, but also it ain't like he likes either guy, that he wants either guy to win. So they'll test him. I think he'll call down him a la Shawn Michaels. Shawn called it. And who better to be the Shawn Michaels than one of the Shawn Michaels guys, Seth Rollins.
Yep.
But like Shawn called it down the middle, but he just made the one mistake and he had to count to 3 because of that stipulation. But I think Seth will call it down the middle begrudgingly. He'll want to punch somebody. But I think he'll call it down the middle.
All right, well, man, you know what? God damn, this is a tough pick. I thought I was about to say it, but I was like, but this is why this match is so good. And then props to the build. We didn't get now one single match for this build. It's just all promos and on the strength of Drew and CM Punk.
Yeah. And he's been the only one that was healthy throughout the whole thing.
Yes.
Because even Seth took some time off.
Yep.
Let me throw this at you. Now I talked about, Drew getting his comeuppance, and I chose Drew. But what if Drew gets screwed again? And then that's what leads us to the triple threat Hell in a Cell, where Drew can finally put both of them behind him in the cell.
I love the metaphor.
Yeah. I just want to make this that much more difficult for you. Did it work? Ooh, did it work?
Damn it, man. I thought I was close. Now I got
I love people who confuse Devin.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
All right, you know, okay, I'm gonna make a decision. Simp.
Spill it out.
I have a coin flip app if you want me to just bow out. Just real
No.
quick.
I can do this. I just gotta say it.
He's just very confused.
CM Punk.
Okay.
That's your choice?
Waiting. Yeah, it is decided. Okay, it's finalized.
Okay.
I was trying to like.
Don't take back, C's.
I don't take back off that. I never take back off that. It is decided
now,
it's
Dad.
finalized.
There it is.
The judgment has been done.
There it is.
All right. But man, that was tough. But you know what? I'm looking forward to this match. I'm definitely
Of all the
looking
matches,
forward.
this is the one I want to see the most. Yeah.
This is the pressure cooker match.
Me
This is
too.
the pressure cooker.
Yeah.
Like,
CM
this thing
Punk,
is bubbling.
his last SummerSlam match, I mean, over 11 years ago, but I absolutely loved his match with Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam.
I remember
The
that.
dramatics of it all. Like, whatever we could say about him, CM Punk is an all-time great. His legacy won't stand as tall as others, but he can bring the dramatics to a climactic match. That's one of my all-time favorite SummerSlam matches. He brought the dramatics with the MJF feud. Even though it was kind of weird toward the end, him and Moxley had some good stuff going. Yeah, so just the dramatics of it all. Maybe because it's just the personality he's created throughout the years on screen and all. Yeah, this is the one for me.
No point. We got a new person in the itchy, twitchy dimension. Get your ones up for Eternal Killer 45. With a name Eternal Killer, and then he got the emoji right there. Okay, cool. That worked. Yo, that worked.
Damn, I like that emoji. Slap.
Oh, man.
Real quick.
Yeah.
None of us brought this up. I was looking at the Shout to Swerve show mentioning AJ Lee interferes. Now, I don't think AJ Lee interferes, but we didn't talk about the bracelet. We didn't talk about the bracelet.
We didn't talk about the bracelet. Fuck.
That's been a crucial.
He got to get his bracelet back, don't he? Shit.
He do.
Yes, he does.
I can't change now. I can't switch now. But
Punk is gonna beat Drew's bitch ass. Watch.
Maybe he gets the bracelet back during the match somehow. But that's a good point. I mean, that's a good point. That damn bracelet. Shout to Larry.
You don't wear another man's wife's name on your arm, and you don't wear another man's dog's name on your arm.
You know what I'm
if you
saying?
did that to Brownie, I'm kicking your candy ass, jabroni, Drew.
Yeah, I mean, hey, low key shout to Bret Hart, man. What's his name? Pierre Lafitte or something? Didn't he steal Bret Hart's jacket in like '95? The Pirates stole Bret's jacket. I mean, the parallels.
Go back to sleep.
The parallels.
Man. All right, let me see what we got next in the tap pack in with the chat. Swerve Show says Punk said Drew is the worst enemy with his anger. Does he snap somehow? Oh yeah, he's snapping. Punk is snapping. He's definitely gonna say. We're definitely gonna see. You know, you brought up the bracelet. It will be. It definitely will be. It will be in play for that match. I'm sure it will be in play for that match.
Yeah.
And I want to see how Punk is gonna respond. Because right now it seems like Drew is Punk's puppet master.
Punk is gonna make Drew a puppet, and plus Punk is gonna make Drew his bitch.
Okay. All right, you said that with
Succinct.
your chest, Johnny.
To
Say
the
that
point.
with your chest.
Emotive.
That's what Punk's gonna do to Drew.
Swerve Show says beats him up so badly that AJ Lee interfered somehow since Drew brought her up. So does you think AJ comes back?
Thanks, Sad.
I don't know. SummerSlam, maybe.
I don't.
It seems a bit much though to me.
It does. It's this is a personal like man's beef.
Yeah.
And I don't know where AJ fits in. And just as a parallel there, like I don't know how Finn turns on Rhea because man on woman violence is just not something that they do. So where does AJ Lee fit in? Because Becky Lynch ain't got nothing to do with this. Drew doesn't have any female counterparts on screen. So I don't think AJ gets involved.
Good point. Good point. All right,
Yes.
We got 2 more matches. All right, so let's follow up with the next one. The World Heavyweight Championship. We got Damien Priest going against the Ring General, the King. I must bow.
King
the King
Gerard.
of the Ring, Gunther. Man, Gunther, this dude has been straight up disrespecting Damian Priest. It's like, I don't respect your title reign. I don't respect where you came from. Oh, you came from the slums? I don't give a fuck. Bro, I came from a great neighborhood with 2 parents.
Clarence Ferris had a real good marriage.
I was in a nuclear family. So
Oh my god.
Oh man, bro.
Oh.
Like he just did not care. And I'm loving they knocking out the park out of these vignettes for Gunther. Like I'm actually believing that he has a mission. He has a mission. He wants to not only take that belt from Damian, he wants to elevate it and bring something different to WWE. And I'm curious. I'm curious to see what that is.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong. It was a bumpy road for Damian Priest in the beginning of his title reign, but man, did they smooth that out. I think he didn't found his synergy, like he found his balance, because now he's knocking out our park with the promos with Gunther. I love when Gunther called Damian Priest out. Damian Priest came out, had the mic. All right, man, fuck it. He's gonna get this work. And they just start throwing hands back and forth. I was like, holy shit, I am anticipating for this match. Like, they did a real good job building up 2 new stars. Props to Papa H and his team to getting us excited for a Damian Priest and Gunther match at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
So I that's props to them. And you know what? I'll go first and make a pick. I haven't made a pick first yet, so I'll go ahead and break the mold. I'm gonna go with Gunther. All right, they're talking up a real good game for Damian Priest, but come on, we're talking about Gunther, okay? We are talking about Gunther, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, King of the Ring. He gave everybody that work in King of the Ring. Everybody got the work. Now he can focus on Damian Priest. The in-ring psychology from Gunther is what I'm anticipating, how he's going to get inside his head, break this man down, fold him up like a pretzel, clothesline him, go from the top rope. He can beat him in in different ways. All right, it's a variable of different ways that he can break this man down. That's why he's called the Ring General. Okay, it's in his monarch.
King General.
King General now, right. You know, and I think it's going to be. I think it's a match that you could be a match of the night as well, because we're about to see what these two heavyweights can do. But yeah, I got Gunther. It is decided. So let's kick it off. You know what? Since you shaking your head, go ahead, Johnny. What you got to say? Why you shaking your head? Go and kick it off. What's your thoughts? Who you got? Damian Priest or Gunther?
Why was I shaking my head?
Yeah, why was you shaking your head?
Because I disagree what you said about Gunther. I don't think Gunther's good at all.
Speak your mind. Let me hear your opinion.
All Gunther knows how to do is chop, 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 and nothing else. I want different moves. I just don't want keep chopping.
So you don't see different. So I'm going to challenge you now. So you don't see different moves from the Ring General?
No, all I see is chopping.
Oh, man.
Chop, chop.
I think you're capping. I think you're capping. You're playing with me. I'm gonna go with the cap because you kind of hesitated when I asked you, so you don't think you see different moves from the Ring General, and you kind of picked that up. You was like, and you hesitated. I was like, you know the truth. Look at you. All right, but go. But you're entitled to your opinion. I'm gonna let you have that. I'm gonna let you have it.
Look, Gunther could not even beat Slade, who I don't like at DCW. Slade can beat Gunther.
Who is Slade, by the way?
Slade, he's a weird character, and he's like,
okay, Tasmanian devil, basically.
And he has a scary match, and he comes out with Josh Clay, who I do like, and Josh is like, and he comes out with a baby Yoda named Gemini, but here's the scene. Someone stole Gemini.
Ooh.
And we don't know who stole Gemini.
Who's going to figure that out?
Maybe it was Slade who stole Gemini. or maybe it was Manning. But I think it was Andrew Sowell. That's my pick.
All right. Well, we got Andrew Sowell, who supposedly stole the Gemini, and we got Johnny Autism Wrestling, aka the Final Boss, saying he ain't giving no respect to Gunther. He's just a one-trick pony. He just chop. The ring General just chop. His words, not mine. But that's his opinion.
But you know who my pick is for this match. None other than Damian Priest. All right. For Damian. All right.
Okay. Well, you said that.
I'm rising for Damian.
All right. He got Damian Priest. It is decided he ain't showing no love to Gunther. He's like, Gunther who? No. The Green General? No. He got one move. I'm standing on business. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to challenge you then. He's standing on business. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'm going to challenge you again, though. We're not done. We're not done with this. All right, Juve. Who you got, bro? Damian Priest
Ooh.
or the Ring General Gunther?
I gotta break this tie, huh? Well, let's break this down, man. Damian Priest is as close to a babyface as possible without being a babyface. Like, he grabbed the mic and said, "Nah, let's throw these hands." That's a babyface move.
Yeah.
Forget the talking. Let's get right to the hands.
You know what this is?
He's been so loud about, yo, stay out of my business, squad. I'm trying to be the champion. I'm trying to show you what a champion is. But Gunther is Gunther. I vehemently disagree about him being a one-shot wonder.
Yes.
Because
all he knows how to
Gunther,
do is chops.
like, let me ask you this. What is Gunther's finishing move?
Great question. Yeah, Johnny, what's his finishing move? His signature finishing move.
I will demonstrate it for you.
He said,
Okay. We're gonna get a live demonstration.
This is his finisher move.
Well,
is that a
that's
sit out powerbomb?
was that a power
Yeah.
bomb? Talking about he's jumping off the top rope.
You know? He
jumps off the top rope, right?
right?
Okay.
So he can beat you with a power bomb. He could beat you with a splash. He could beat you with a sleeper. He could beat you with that lariat. He can just finish a match depending on what the match needs, right? He's probably beaten a few people with a chop, right? He's a complete old school heel, updated for 2024. And again, they've done a great job of putting this thing together, right? Of making us care. Because when Damian Priest got past Seth Rollins how he did, I was like, okay, all right, right? I don't, because we also, there's so many things at play, right? I've got Liv Morgan winning, and I see eventually the dissolution, at least a change in Judgment Day. How does that affect Damian Priest? I don't think he'll be involved at all in Liv versus Rhea. He's got bigger fish to fry. I'll wait for what I'm gonna say. Earlier, I mentioned about the royalty in WWE. I talked about Nia being queen of the ring and Nia being the new champion. There's a certain amount of parity that WWE likes to give in certain distinctions too. If Nia wins, does Gunther win? Just to show, hey, are they both? There's a parity WWE likes to employ with what they do.
Yes.
We also have Bash at Berlin next month. Now, I did the math. I know Gunther's not from Germany, he's from Austria. I did the math. It's like a 7.5 hour drive. So it's not exactly like a hometown. It's not a hometown kind of thing.
Not a hero's welcome.
Not a hero's welcome. But if you're in Europe, it's kind of a hero's welcome. If you're from Canada and it's anywhere in Canada, they're going to cheer for you loudly. Here's what I got. We're going to get Damian Priest and Gunther at Bash at Berlin. I didn't think about this either. Damian Priest told Seth Rollins he can get another shot. Is that something to pay off? Right? We're going to get Gunther and Damian Priest at Bash at Berlin because at SummerSlam, the winner, and bear with me, I'm going to take you on a ride.
I'm here.
The winner, Damian Priest by disqualification.
Of course.
We have to extend it. We'll give Gunther his crowning moment in Europe. And Damian Priest will earn Gunther's respect by giving him a hell of a fight, winning by DQ because Judgment Day gets involved and gets caught. Damian Priest doesn't want that. So he's going to give Gunther another shot. The one-on-one, no interference to prove he is the man. They will battle it out in Germany for the second go-round. And I think that is where we get a new champion. Damian Priest, disqualification, still champion.
Okay. I was following you.
Okay.
And then I reached a speed bump. Now I feel you. Like DQ to extend, the rivalry between Damian Priest and Gunther.
Because this won't be the last match. This won't be the main event. They can get away with this because it won't be the main event.
My question is, how do they prolong it because let's be real, the Judgment Day is on the precipice of imploding.
Mm-hmm.
Do they completely implode on SummerSlam? Do we see Finn helping out Liv?
We see Finn helping Liv, but not overtly. We see the subtle help. And then we see Finn get involved. He gets caught. Now, because Finn is the snake in this whole thing, you can look back at the clues and be like, he's been the snake the whole time. But they don't have to expose it all at SummerSlam. Finn could get involved and play it off like it was an accident. And then Finn can get involved later on and play it off like, damn, he was actually probably trying to cost Priest the championship, but got caught. Hence the DQ in some form or fashion. I think they can work it around somehow. But I don't think they break up quite at SummerSlam, but almost there. And then eventually Priest becomes the babyface that he almost is because he catches Finn Balor. We get that spinoff feud after he loses to Gunther.
Okay. I follow you now. Now, because when I think about it too, they're real good of stringing us along when you think Judgment Day is getting ready to implode, but they don't.
Right.
Like, oh, I swear they're going to do it. This pay-per-view is happening.
Right.
And then it doesn't. Like, they'll always show the Judgment Day having some inner turmoil, arguing, but in the end, they still always come together. Exactly. Yep. They come together.
Yeah.
So I can see that play throughout SummerSlam, and then we'll follow up on Monday Night Raw with some segments like, hey, remember, I'm still your brother. It's all love, hug it out, and then the next chapter at Berlin.
Right.
Let's see what happens. So I'm with that. I follow you now. So, man, we got two for Damian Priest. I'm over here on the other side of the fence with Gunther.
Yeah. I don't think we can go with another Gunther pinfall so soon. Gunther is still Gunther.
Yeah.
So I don't see him getting defeated so soon. But there's only but so long we can hold off until he's champion.
Like, I can see Finn screw Damian. Yeah, I can see that, sir. But Jude brings up a great point. Let's put that on hold for now. Let's just put that on hold until the next PLE. So I'm with that. But what's going on? Get your podcast all the way from my hometown, Chicago. Get your ones up in the YouTubicals. Get your podcast. Oh, some great brothers. Right, got some great content, positivity. Like to have fun, like to joke. You know how they Chicago. Like, get your ass. That's the reason why I say get your. All right, and they're with Juve on this one. Said facts. I'm with Juve.
Man.
All right. Yeah, man, he's swinging the audience his way. All right, I'm with it. Hey, he got me. I did challenge him. I'm like, I'm gonna challenge you now.
That's my Rick's names.
Devin and Drew, people have been saying during John Cena's last run they want to see Gunther versus John Cena, and I'm like, that will waste one of John Cena's last match, so let's not.
Nah, that's not a waste. See,
that's hate.
Yeah, that is. That is.
I hadn't even thought of that until now. Now I want to see that.
I was gonna solo you because of that too, but we'll see where this goes. We'll see what this goes. All right, we are here. The last match, the main event.
Mm-hmm.
We got Cody Rhodes with the Tribal Chief title, of course. Tribal Chief title. Going against the imitation Tribal Chief, the fabricated Tribal Chief with the fabricated bloodline. I cannot put my ones up for this bloodline. I do not acknowledge this bloodline. But we are here.
Acknowledge your real Tribal Chief solo.
That's a solo right there. I was waiting. It didn't take that long. It really didn't. But you know, that's what you do. That's all right. I got the solo for you. I'm gonna handle this real quick.
Solo!
Matter of fact, I'm gonna do another one.
Solo!
That felt good in my soul.
Solo!
Yes, thank you, Tribal Chief. I miss you. I miss you.
Well, you can miss your Roman because, like Solo said, he's not coming back.
Solo!
It's lies. It's lies.
Mm-mm-mm.
Lies. All right. You know what, Johnny? Since you got so much to say. Who do you got in the main event? We got Cody Rhodes against Solo. Who you got?
Well, I want to go for my real Tribal Chief solo, and I don't want to hear about that phony Tribal Chief Roman. But sorry.
Yeah. Yep.
But I'm going with, you already know, Cody Rhodes. I am enjoying Cody's title reign, and yeah, I just hope he retains because I don't want another person in the bloodline holding it for so long. So Cody has to win. He has to win.
Does he? Does he?
Cody can't let Cody can't let the real Tribal Chief finish his story.
Is that your final decision, Cody?
Yes, I'm going with Cody. Whoa!
not the fake Tribal Chief.
No, Solo is the real Tribal Chief.
This is my question. He calls himself. See, this is my question for Solo. How can you call yourself the Tribal Chief with a record like yours? That's where you lose the argument.
Hey,
Tribal Chief for what? Talking about
Solo
you
can call
lost our
himself
title,
the real
Roman.
Tribal Chief. You know why? Solo is an ex-DCW wrestler, so of course he can say he's the Tribal Chief. But yep, my pick is Cody and it's locked in.
Terrible. Anyways, Juve,
Yeah, man.
Who you got? What are your
Hmm.
thoughts on this build for Cody Rhodes and Solo for the main event?
Y'all, there's a show on Netflix. I forget exactly what it's called. I binged it all in one night. It's about these inmates who are all in prison because they all commit a lot of violent crimes. I think it was called Lockdown, something like that. And so on a regular day, they were locked down for 23 hours. They had 1 hour of free time. And so the warden was like, we're going to try something new. We're going to let y'all run free for 24 hours. You got to figure this life thing out. We can't act like we're going to rehabilitate you for society, but not give you a taste of society, right?
Okay, interesting.
And early on in the show, it broke down to basically the older inmates versus the younger inmates. The older inmates, they were a little wild, but they had a certain sense of wisdom and structure and decorum about them. The younger inmates was just out here wilding. No structure, they didn't know how to live. Solo Sikoa and this new version of the Bloodline, they are the younger, wild ass inmates.
Yes.
Who are just out here wilding. And the thing with Roman Reigns is that, for one, it's very interesting that Roman Reigns turned babyface by literally doing nothing.
Ain't doing damn thing.
He didn't do a thing.
Of course, Roman doesn't do anything.
But here's why people respected Roman Reigns. Not just the longevity, not just the storyline. Here's why Paul Heyman respects Roman Reigns. Even though we may have hated some of the ways Roman Reigns retained the championship, there was a structure to what Roman Reigns did. There was a structure to how he led his family. There was a respect there. He wasn't always the most well-liked. He was always respected. You use the Wire clip. For those who watch The Wire, there's a rule: never on Sundays. Avon Barksdale led the Barksdale crew with rules and structure until Marlowe came, and it didn't matter. Sunday, I don't care what day it is, right? Which brings me to this Saturday. There's two names we're also missing here. We talk about, will Roman Reigns come back? Will Roman Reigns get involved? Roman Reigns will come back. I don't know if he'll get involved because it's still Bloodline family business that he has to handle. It's not WWE Championship business. It's Bloodline family business. Now, maybe Bloodline family business means him having to get involved to let his little cuz know that he ain't ready. So he needs to spoil this for him just to let him know he ain't ready, to check him real quick. But we're also missing Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. They'll have to factor in somehow into this, whether it's just to throw it off the rest of the squad. But at the heart of it all, for those who didn't see the Netflix show, eventually, after all the whiling that the Young Bucks did, they finally listened to the wisdom of the older cats and got in line because they realized they weren't quite ready.
Yes.
Winner and still champion, Cody Rhodes.
Well said. Well said, Cody Rhodes. Now, Cody Rhodes' build has been up and down for me. I'll be real. I didn't really believe in him as a champion when he beat my tribal chief at WrestleMania. I was like, I don't know. It just seemed empty. And then as he carried on to SmackDown, I'm like, this show just seems ugh. And then it turned up a little bit when him and AJ Styles backlash at Friends. That was cool, little build. That helped a little bit. And then it really started to turn around when Solo started adding more to the bloodline, introduced Jacob Fatu, Samoan Werewolf. By the way, hell of a start to that brother right there, to his career. He's already over. He's already over, you know. But kudos to that. But ever since they had this new infused chapter with Cody Rhodes in the bloodline, it definitely helped him. It helped elevate him. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because I'm curious of how they're going to continue this build for Cody Rhodes after SummerSlam. Let's be real. I know he's going to keep the title. I know that. All right. Shocker. I'm just saying, what are you going to do without the bloodline? Because the bloodline, you're giving us the foreshadowing. Yeah, Cody Rhodes and the bloodline, they're going this way. All right. They're meeting that fork in the road. One is going left, one is going right. And I already know the bloodline, they're good. They're straight. You know, all right. They're going to continue to get the engagement, continue to get the views, continue to get the reaction. Cody Rhodes is what I'm concerned on that part. I'm like, all right, you had a little bit with AJ. That was cool. Now you're doing your thing with the bloodline, but it's mostly bloodline that I'm mostly connected with. I don't care about what you do, honestly, Cody. I'm that's just how I feel about it. You know,
That's
like I gave you the good old college try. Like I really did.
That's
you know, you've been. Is it hell? Is it though?
Yeah.
I've been consistent
With the hate.
I've been consistent. But what I need Cody Rhodes to do, once my tribal chief shows up, I need you.
You are the man.
That's crazy.
Am I wrong though? Am I wrong? I don't hear them cheering for Cody. You're cheering for the tribal chief. Matter of fact, so as my tribal
You're
chief
not
shows
wrong,
up,
Devin. You're
soon as
not
my tribal
wrong.
chief shows up,
Bow down, acknowledge me, apologize, and then let's move on.
apologize to my tribal chief, because he was right all along. He was right all along. Because once the tribal chief is gone, let's see what happened. Yeah, y'all gonna miss me. We want Roman.
Man.
We want
And
Roman.
Devin,
Oh,
can I
man.
interrupt you? I think Paul Heyman will come back with Roman.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all. Now, you do bring a good point. Does he wait after the match? Or does he somehow interfere with the match? I don't think he will. I think maybe typical Solo fashion, he's going to lose. He's going to lose. And then that's when the Bloodline Civil War, because I believe from that way, all right, now the tribal chief title is up for grabs, because Solo, he claims to be the tribal chief, but you lost. You lost in the championship match when it really count. All right. So now it's up for grabs. Now we get the Civil War, and we keep building. I don't know, maybe 2 Survivor Series. We'll see what happens if we're gonna do War Games. But that's what I'm thinking. That's where my head is at when it comes to Cody Rhodes, Solo, and my tribal chief at the table. They had no idea. They had no idea.
He got into the cheese and Oreos again, Drew, talking to his shirt.
Pay no mind. So, he's not a tribal chief acolyte. He's a non-believer over there.
You know what, Devin? Wifey needs to keep the cheese and Oreos away from you.
Matter of fact, Johnny.
Get this bum out of here, will you? Just get this bum out of here already, huh?
Oh man,
I stay ready with the clips. I stay ready with the clips. Don't test me, Johnny. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Well,
right,
I'm not a bum, but I can tell you Andrew Sowell is a bum.
Get this bum out of here, will you? Just get this bum out of here already, huh?
That's moving on. Well, any last minute thoughts on SummerSlam? Like,
I think there's so much still with this match. I mean, you mentioned the Bloodline Civil War. I mean, where is Jay?
Yeah.
I don't think Roman gets involved because here's the thing too. We want Roman back because of his sense, his air of honor. I think he would rather just watch Solo lose it on his own because of the lack of discipline and then walk in like, I told you so. Mm-hmm. This is why you're not ready. Now let me show you what ready looks like. Right? Because there's the thing too, right? We want him back. But we don't know that Roman Reigns is like changed who he is as a person. Like, yeah, there'll be some kind of changes because the story will dictate that. But we don't necessarily know that he's just this like fully likable, salute the babyface kind of guy, salute the fans kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? Now, clearly, we're getting the babyface turn. Paul Heyman will be back. Babyface Paul Heyman is going to be interesting, which takes me to Cody Rhodes. 2 different lanes for Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is interesting to me because literally for the last close to 2 years, year and a half, here's why I think Cody Rhodes has been an ultimate babyface and ultimate leader. Cody Rhodes is a babyface, the lead babyface, amongst what could possibly be the strongest roster of top-level baby faces that we've ever seen. Elimination Chamber last year, Sami Zayn was hot.
That's right.
And he leaned into it. They still love Cody. Seth Rollins, we love Seth Rollins, but we still love Cody. LA Knight, we love LA Knight, but we still love Cody. Jey Uso, we love Jey Uso, but we still love Cody. Now, this will be the ultimate test, which is why I don't see Roman Reigns going anywhere near the championship just yet until probably closer to Mania, or at least the Rumble. Roman Reigns in the Rumble, gotta see that. Gotta see that. But babyface Roman Reigns, that'll be interesting to see how Cody measures up as a babyface. But as far as what Cody does afterward, we gotta get the Cody Rhodes Randy Orton feud eventually.
They teasing that too hard.
We gotta.
They teasing that too hard.
Yeah,
like we
gotta get that.
Right now, the vultures is kind of circling. Like I see y'all circling around that, but yeah, we gotta.
We got to do something with that, which makes me wonder what happens with Kevin Owens as, you know, buddies with Randy Orton. I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot to do here with everybody. I like the question mark what happens with Kevin Owens because he's, you know, babyface guy, but he's buddies with Randy Orton, who he's a viper. He's a viper. He'll turn on you in a second.
Watch it back.
So I think this fall, this upcoming fall, this autumn season is going to tell us a lot about the direction of the next year. Where's The Rock?
I was just about to follow. I'm like, how does The Rock
fit in,
get infused with the Bloodline and Cody? Remember, what was it? The night after WrestleMania, he gave us some foreshadowing between him and Cody. Like he said, our story, like you and Roman, y'all story, yeah, that's over. But me and you, we got things to discuss.
We do, right? Is he low-key endorsing Solo?
Shit.
How does he feel about Roman when Roman comes back as a babyface? Does Rock wait until, because Roman Reigns already lost, Solo Sikoa is going to lose. Does Rock walk in and say, maybe at the Royal Rumble, say, yo, they're handling that. Let me show you how the final boss does it. And then Rock loses. And is that how we get Roman Reigns Rock somehow at WrestleMania for the ultimate tribal chief crown, whatever the thing is called, Falula. I don't remember what it's called. No disrespect. But I think this upcoming fall season is going to be incredible for storytelling. Yeah.
Kudos to WWE, who's been giving us this. What they say, we're in the Renaissance era.
No.
They're not lying because they
lying.
Stories after stories after stories, and I'm enjoying this because even if you're not, I'm not a Karrion Kross guy. I'm not.
Who is?
But I'm intrigued to see. Can you split the New Day up? You have my attention.
That's a good story.
Yeah. Right.
That's a good premise.
Right.
That's a good premise.
Exactly. Maybe it's not for everybody, but it works for me. That question right there has me intrigued. Like we already know, like New Day always say, we never breaking up.
Facts.
Yeah, we know this, but Karrion Kross, we know the type of character Karrion Kross is. The people he's changed. He said, "Hey, I got receipts. Look at the people I changed. You think I can't do it?" And that's the reason why I'm like, he makes a good case. That's why I'm curious. If he didn't have that, then I wouldn't really care. But because of his receipts, it's like, look at what I did to Shinsuke or Drew McIntyre. Like they have changed. They're not the same as before. I'm like, okay, you have my curiosity now.
Bobby Lashley gone now.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley. Man, Bobby.
Hopefully he doesn't go to AEW.
Nah, I don't see that either.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
I could see a TNA return.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, do that.
I love TNA. From one of my favorite promotions. Yes, do that.
And you know who the best in TNA right now?
Who's the best?
Say his name and he appears.
There you go.
I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
He's the LA Knight of TNA right now. He's not the guy yet.
Well put.
He's the hottest, most naturally the hottest. He's the LA Knight though.
Yeah, he has it though. Man, when me and my son and my nephew, we was at Against All Odds for TNA. Yo, he owned that crowd. He came out, music hit. You know what I'm saying? He's saying, wave your hands side to side. I'm like, I'm with it. I'm waving my hands side to side. I'm all about believing in Joe Henry. I'm like, I believe. Like, it's like he has it, and now he's part of NXT, and all it does is just elevate him even more. And it seems like they're gonna really double down with him being part of the NXT roster, just to see how long they can carry this, maybe all the way up to Worlds Collides. But I think it's just a great look, great partnership for TNA too so far. So yeah. All right. Oh, I see you all the way from the itchy, twitchy dimension. Get your ones up for the last _ Thomas. Shout out to we had this person because I just only did a Twitch stream last night. But shout out to the Lurk fan. But shout out to this one name that caught my attention. It's called Ricky Fontaine 83. I said, bro, you got a smooth ass name. I'm like, you got to say Ricky Fontaine. You got the type of name that you only got to mention it once. They ain't even got to ask you, what did you say? No, they just got to say Ricky Fontaine 83 and walk away. That's all you got.
Pretty Ricky, what they call him.
Yep. Oh, Johnny, the final boss Jester is no more. You are now. You came out of your cocoon. You have morphed into the final boss. You went through the necessary steps, and here you are, sir. So, what is your final thoughts, Johnny, the final boss?
Before I get to my final thoughts, I just still want to say it's so weird not being called Jester. It is just so weird, but I prefer not being called Jester because one thing I don't do is tell lies. I had never, ever told a lie on here, on the live stream or in the chat. I have been an honest person my whole life.
Yeah, Wicked Dev's eyes.
But my last minute thoughts is SummerSlam's gonna be a great show. It really is gonna be an amazing show. And to tell you the truth, I miss Roman Reigns. It pains me to say it.
Man.
I miss Roman Reigns.
It took a lot
Apologize to your tribal chief. Apologize.
Bow down, acknowledge me, apologize, and then let's move on.
I am
A lot of heart.
sorry, my tribal chief.
There we go.
I am sorry for disrespecting you, my tribal chief. Please come back, my tribal chief. I miss you, Roman.
Acknowledge me!
But I know it's weird to say I miss Roman, but I loved how he made me hate him. And I want to see him take care of that fake tribal chief Solo.
I thought he was the real tribal chief. I thought you don't cap.
Oh,
I never cap. I never tell lies, Devin. I never, ever tell lies. I don't cap.
No, you want to know the reason why I call Solo the real tribal chief? Because I knew it will get under your skin. Devin.
Did it though? Did it? Or did I get under your skin?
It did.
Oh,
But-
man.
I acknowledge Roman Reigns.
There we go. Yeah, tribal chief. Man, I miss the tribal chief. I have so many just mean clips. He gave us so many moments, just mean clips.
Yes, Roman got.
I don't
a
have
lot
that
from
of Cody. I don't get that. I only have one clip of Cody, and this is it. This is it.
Little dick syndrome.
That's all I have. That's
What
can
are you
I use that
talking
for?
about?
What?
Cody gives us a lot of moment. He is the American nightmare for a reason. And I enjoy Cody Rhodes.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I'm Cody Rhodes. Now, you know what? I'm gonna move along. Moving along. All right, Drew the grandsire. Thank you for coming through.
Oh, yeah.
Hold
Glad
on.
to
Did
be-
you gave your final thoughts, right?
No, but I'll give you some quick
Go
final
ahead.
thoughts, man.
You don't gotta be quick, bro. No. Take your time.
It's
Take your time.
this is gonna be really good. Like last year's SummerSlam, we were really interested in like the main event, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and I think the match itself underdelivered. And even the reveal of Jay, I don't think hit as hard as we wanted it to. But this last 365, the character development, the storytelling of literally everyone on the card. There's a growth there with everybody. Even I think they'll make something salvageable out of Bailey and Nia Jax. We very briefly, I don't think Bailey was the plan at Mania, and so coming out of that has been kind of tough. I thought the original plan was Bianca Belair and Charlotte at Mania. Then Charlotte got injured, and we kind of had to pivot because you even see Damage Control ain't really hitting on that much since that split. That's kind of a quick little tangent, but overall, we've got something cooking here. LA Knight will get another little push to prominence. Braun Breaker will get a push to prominence. Sami Zayn is going to look good in that loss. Solo Sikoa is going to look great in the sense that he's going to fail, but he's about to fail up because he's still involved in the hottest storyline that the WWE has had in years. Where's Jay? Will this eventually lead to sorry, I said where's Jay? Where's Jimmy is what I really meant to say. Where's Jimmy? Will this lead to Jay coming back later down the line? Being pulled into something that he wants no part of, but that's still his little brother. Where will that take us? Like, this is dope. What's gonna happen with the Judgment Day? This is dope. Yeah. This is dope. I'm gonna have my tissue if I need it, my popcorn, my ice cream. I'll have my text ready. No, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be cinema. Cinema.
Now, will you be watching it live? Or are you
I plan to. Hopefully, work will not get in the way. For those who don't know, I run a DJ company. We host weddings and private events. I have 8 events on Saturday. But I've got a backup guy already stashed. So if something goes, he's the first one to go out into the world. I'm the last resort. So if something happens, I'll fire everyone on Sunday. Monday, because we got to get through Sunday. But if something happens, listen, I'll fire you guys.
For enjoyment of pro wrestling. I get it. That's how
absolutely. Don't mess with my SummerSlam. Yeah.
Hey. Comes to this pro wrestling, don't mess with it.
Don't play. Don't play.
Don't do it.
Don't
do it.
I've never been. I was gonna say never been an anime guy. Salute to anime fans. Never been a big MCU guy, but salute. I understand the passion. This was my thing. Don't mess with my thing.
Leave it alone.
Without permission.
Well said. You have mentioned about SummerSlam 2023. It's interesting that you bring that up, but it just shows when I compare this card to 2023 card, like I'll just go over the booking. Logan Paul, Ricochet. That was the first match. Cody Rhodes, Brock Lesnar, LA Knight. In the 25-man Slim Jim Battle Royale, remember that Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey, the MMA rules match?
Wow. Spectacle.
Gunther and Drew. That was for the Intercontinental Championship. Seth freaking
And that's bullshit. Drew shouldn't beat Gunther for the title.
Now Drew lost. He lost.
I know, because Gunther just did this.
We watched that match.
Chop, 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 chop.
Had some chops in there, but I think you need to reassess and
revisit.
Yes. And then we had Seth freaking Rollins against Finn Balor, World Heavyweight Championship. Bianca Belair in that triple threat. Asuka and Charlotte. And then that's when Io Sky came in and cashed in. That was a good moment. And then, the Roman Reigns. Yeah, Drake, who's the tribal by comeback. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw Cody face Lesnar last year.
Oh, you did, bro?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, even though we had some good moments last year, just the booking, the strength of this year, it's night and day.
Yeah, last year's
It-
SummerSlam was
It is
good.
night and day. You got a story. You got like a lot of content going with these matches. Like, hey, you're gonna get a good video package for every match. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a long pre-show because of that. But I'm excited. Johnny the Final Boss, he said, yeah, it's gonna be a great summer. I think so too. We have a great weekend, great Saturday. I look forward to my Saturday premium live event for the SummerSlam in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm very excited, man. There's some wrestling. It's gonna be a great Tribal Chief day. All right, let's go ahead and ride it out. But hold on, I see, yo, True, what's going on? Hey, Twitch content creator, also my Destiny tag team partner in the building. So everybody in the itchy, twitchy dimension, get your ones up for the king. I must bow. The king of the Crucible. You get your ones up for True Peer saying. My brother all the way from the UK. What's going on, man? How you feeling? What time is it? It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. You getting ready for work? Getting ready for work over there, man. Man, I appreciate you coming through. Glad you come through for Pro Wrestling Thursday. Letting the anime emotes. Shout out to Goku. All right, but let's go ahead.
One more hour, it will be Friday here in Utah.
I'll get on Mountain Time. I'm already across that threshold. I'm here. I'm Friday. It has arrived. All right, but let's go ahead. Damn, just woke up. All good. Just woke up. Now they work at 2. Oh, okay. You gotta be at work at 2 p.m. Hey, man, good for you. Get your sleep then, bro. Get your sleep.
Good
Mr.
for
Bob
you.
Ricks.
You got to wake up to this gorgeous face.
Oh, I love your confidence, Johnny. Love your confidence, man. You hold on to that. You hold on to that confidence. Hold on to your light, bro. Oh, I love it. All right, Mr. Bob Ricks, would you be so kind? Get the music together. Thank you, Mr. Bob Ricks. A little bit louder. To that optimal level that I like. Thank you, Mr. Bob Ricks. Yeah, it's about that time. Man, we had a great conversation, great dialogue. Thank you, my Bloodline brothers, for answering the call, coming through. Shout out to Johnny the Final Boss. Shout out to Drew, the grandsire. Johnny, you know when you hear that music, let the people know where they can find you at, brother. Johnny, the Final Boss.
There is something what I want to show the people.
Okay. Say, hold on. You about to get some.
I better see you all at the Devotion Championship Wrestling. And this is the poster for this weekend.
Oh, I like that poster.
CW August 3rd, this Saturday. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. 7:30 p.m. The bell will ring. But the show might start late because, like I said, Manny Lemons is never on time. But please come out to Devotion Championship Wrestling if you're in Utah.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. That's king of the promos right there. Knows how to promo for his DCW promotion. Make sure you support Manny Lemons. Hey, that's a dope ass poster, by the way. I see how it was like a GTA montage right there. I like that. Dope. Yep. Yeah, that's clean. Yeah, show it off to people one more time. Let them know.
So this is DCW, basically everything I said, but this right here is Manny Lemons.
Man,
That
right
is
there.
the guy,
Yeah.
and that's Dan the Man, and here is Bonesaw. He's a penguin, and you can tell him to do the waddle.
Hold on, his name Bonesaw?
Yes.
Like, where I hear that name from? Spider-Man when what's his name? Macho Man. He was in the movie. He was like Bonesaw. I got you for 3
you can
minutes.
tell Bonesaw to do the waddle, and he's a penguin.
Oh, all right.
And right here on the poster is I don't know if you can see, but right here is Andrew Sowell, who I talk a lot of crap about, and Pirate Guy, and then Josh Glade, and right here is Dr. Peter Thomas for science.
Oh man.
Like I say, please come out to the Vulcan Championship Wrestling this Saturday. But you won't be watching SummerSlam live. But that doesn't matter, because DCW is worth it. It's worth it. DC Dub. DC Dub. DC Dub.
Love the energy. Juve, the grandsire, the genesis of my
And remember,
journey.
you can also find me on Instagram at Johnny Autism Wrestling.
There you go. Find
And
him on the social medias.
And real quick, Manny Lemons has a YouTube channel, and he doesn't have that many subscribers, so please go subscribe to his channel. And guess who you can see in his videos sometime? That's right, you can see this gorgeous, sexy face in Manny's videos.
I'm gonna solo you.
Why you following me? My face is sexy. The
you don't,
ladies
you
want me.
don't never do an up close and rub your cheeks. That's a violation, sir. You can say you're gorgeous, but the minute you get up close, oh, this gorgeous face, that's a solo right there. I'm gonna solo you, all right? But I love it. Juve, the grandsire.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, man.
Let the people know where they can find you at, brother.
For sure. A personal page, man. Hit me on the Instagrams, Juvie Desai, you know. JUVIDESAYUNO. Check out the show page, man. Find me on The Hard Camera on Instagrams. The Hard Camera, spelled like it should. I really enjoy proper phonetics and grammar. Hit me on the Hard Camera. Taking questions for every episode. We'll shoot out some predictions. It's a new era, new chapter of the Hard Camera. But yeah, find us on both of those, man. We're gonna make it shake.
Hey man, that's what's up. Looking forward to the new journey of the Hard Camera.
Come check you out, Drew.
Yeah, check out his podcast, man. He got some great content, great dialogue.
I try, man. It's interesting time. Thank you for having me, my guy.
Hey man, no problem. Man, I'm gonna make this quick, short and sweet. Make sure you follow all of our social medias, all of our content, all of our merch. The Bloodline ENT.com for your pleasure. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it off. Just gonna cut it off right there. Yeah, no. Not surprisingly, no beach towels. Yeah, Johnny. Not gonna mention the beach towels. No. I'm gonna save that for Saturday. Yeah. Saturday.
Yes, no doubt.
Yeah, we're good. We've been going strong, almost 3 hours. So we just actually hold on. You said no towels.
It's a wonderful day.
I don't care. This is an outro. I don't care. We're closing out. We're gonna close out the right way. You gonna come up here and say no towels after I said
no towels, no
double down
no towels.
and say no towels to me. Solo. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
It's only right.
But this has been a fun show. Thank you, brothers. That is, that's
Thanks
Johnny.
for having me.
There we go. Yeah, no problem. That's Johnny, the final boss. Hold on, why did I say the final boss, Jester? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
Reset.
Let's fix that. Yup. Let me fix that. That's on me. It's no longer the final boss, Jester. The final boss. There we go. Now let's do this the right way.
I could get used to hearing no more Jester, so thank you for changing it up on me.
Nah, that's something you earned, bro. No thanks required. That's Johnny the final boss right there. My other brother down below, Juve the grandsire. I'm Devin the tribal chief. Foe, yo, pleasure. I catch y'all Saturday. Open invite for watch along. All right, I'll drop the link in the chat. Come on, come on, come on. It don't matter. Let's have some fun. Let's have a great time. I catch y'all later. It is decided.
DC Dog! Now I gotta split.
Whew.